Hey Pisces, so welcome to Daughter of Wind Tarot. My name is Mara. I'll be taking care of you today. All right, what's going on, Pisces? Everything good? I had the window open, but the birds were going bananas, and so were the dogs. So we're here in the silence. I'm not taking it. Not taking it. I'm gonna do one little shuffle. I didn't even get the cards in my hand. If you have any questions on how to view Daughter of Wind Tarot, there should be a link right up there at the minute 50 mark, or the minute, half a minute mark, minute and a half mark, whatever. And or there's a link downstairs below. Okay. All right, Pisces. What messages do we have from my Pisces? I feel weird saying Pisceans, although it's kind of a cool word, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. So, what messages do we have for Pisces? What's going on? What messages do we have for my Pisces in love? Maybe though was setting an intention here. I set the intention before I start shuffling, so that's really interesting. Oh, we've got some people on in the chat now. Wow. All right. I'm gonna have to force. There we go. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Let's see where this is going. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, right? Everything you could ever want except for one more cup to get to your 10 of Cups. So emotional fulfillment. I don't know if it's everything you ever wanted. Some people want the Pentacles for sure, but I feel that, you can't really reach full fulfillment, the whole kit and caboodle, without having emotional health either. Ace of Swords. Love that. We like truth, right? We definitely like the King of Pentacles. Yeah, if you see my videos as of late, I don't get too excited anymore because you never know what's coming around the corner. All right, so I have an 8 of Cups. I'm a fan of this 8 of Cups though. My other 2 decks that I use for clarification that are, very more traditional, the 8 of Cups is all the cups are usually broken. And this one it's not, so I do like that. And you are definitely moving away from something. And a Knight of Wands. So we have a 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Interesting. I wonder if we're going to get the 10 of Cups here. And the Knight of Wands. All right, Pisces, let's see what we've got here. Gemini got to me last time too. I don't know if you saw my first Gemini video, but I was like 100 miles a minute. This last one, I was done in like 16 minutes. I was like, oh my God, how did that even happen? It's just crazy how you get into this energy and like time kind of stands still or speeds up. All right, so clarify 9 of Cups for me. We'll see where this is going. Okay, Pisces? Clarify 9 of Cups, please, Spirit. Ace of Wands. I like seeing that. What else do we have for this 9 of Cups? Inspiration, right? Moving forward in a new creative endeavor, or perhaps Ace of Wands is being presented to you. 2 of Pentacles. Love that. This one's very balanced. It's got the infinity sign there with all the hearts, or all of the chakra colors. So I feel like, yeah, this is looking good so far. And the Hermit. All right, so 9 of Cups. This is your overall, right? Your 9 of Cups. So Ace of Wands, a new passionate start, fiery beginning. Walking towards balance, starting something, but feeling in a good place. Wanting to move towards your Pentacles, right? Perhaps collaborating with somebody. That's the 3rd Pentacle. And then the Hermit. So maybe going into Hermit mode to work on this. Let's see here. We'll get a little more info with the Ace of Swords, though. Can you tell me about the Ace of Swords, Spirit? Ace of Swords. All right. We have an 8 of Swords. Looks like this might have been in the past. Ooh. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I'm feeling that's past energy because here, oh my gosh, what did I say? That's crazy. The Three of Pentacles. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and Three of Pentacles. So yeah, this was the overall energy. Your Nine of Cups, you're starting a new fiery beginning. You're wanting to work towards something, right? That's balanced and in alignment. But first, I think you're getting, you're kind of hunkering down. It has been your season, and Pisces are known for introspection and being super creative and like getting in the feels, right? So I feel like that's where you've been. There's a new truth presenting itself, right? A truth that perhaps you weren't so sure about or that you were afraid of, because we have the Eight of Swords here in your past energy, saying that you were kind of stuck in your head, right? Perhaps feeling a little sorry for yourself. I just say that because that can be a card of self-victimization. And also feeling like things were out of balance, where I don't feel like you are now. Six of Pentacles is talking about equal give and take, reciprocity, perhaps between two people. But this could be work, career, what have you. But just feeling out of balance, and that there wasn't an equal give and take. I feel like I'm just repeating myself here. Sound like a cracked record. But here we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is amazing. I feel like this speaks back to where you are right now, that the wheel is turning. You've gotten out of that mental mind space, and that you are looking to work, collaborate, pick up another pentacle as you move towards this mountain of creativity, a certain project that you're tackling, right? So I'm loving that energy, Pisces. All right, tell me about the King of Pentacles. I am actually a really big fan. I feel like he's just very pensive. I love all the foliage around him, and like it just, pentacles are about abundance, right? But this particular King of Pentacles just seems like super down to earth, super, coming out. Wow, interesting. All right, so I feel like this is definitely a different energy, Pisces. I don't think this is you, and I'll show you why. Oh, wow. So yeah, we had our King of Pentacles, and I feel like in the past he's coming out of a heartbreak, right? A heartbreaking situation, be it issues with family, love, life, but I did set the intention for love, so that's what I'm feeling. So coming out of something with a Mother of Wands, I have the Mother of Wands here in reverse, who can be very, defensive, very manipulative, not very giving, not very passionate, perhaps withdrawing her love. But I feel like he's moving away from that and towards perhaps something to work with you. And the reason why I say that is because we have the Six of Cups here, Pisces. Six of Cups, which denotes a soulmate connection. Now, soulmates aren't always necessarily romantic, but I do feel this is a romantic read for you. And here it's kind of like the as above, so below Magician energy. I see that simply because, the roots are so deep. This talks about nostalgic memories of perhaps past lives. And so that's why, a lot of readers go to that soulmate, past life energy. So I don't know if you've met this person or not, but it looks like you've definitely known them in other lives. If you're into all that woo-woo stuff, I definitely am. Let's see here. So tell me about this Eight of Cups. Let me show you this card again to show you like the Eight of Cups in this particular deck is just like a very like kind of brutal Eight of Cups. Even though Eight of Cups is like moving on, not taking anything with you. I feel like this guy's just, it just doesn't have that super dark energy to this Eight of Cups. But what is, who's moving towards what? I wonder if this is the King of Pentacles moving towards past. I mean, yeah, and there it is, the Eight of Cups, clarifying the Eight of Cups. So in the past, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, has pushed through, gotten to wherever they need to get to, but is battered, war beaten down, what have you, right? But definitely there. In reverse, this is just giving up. This is just like, I can't do it. Falling down the stairs, right? Going up the stairs is pushing through. Giving up is like, meh, but exhausted, right? So something definitely, I believe, again, this is the King of Pentacles energy, because deciding to move on. Here's that other, so we have a double eight of Cups. Didn't we have a double rainbow last week or something? A double Eight of Cups. So maybe it was a bit more brutal. I mean, we do have the Three of Swords there, but I'm always just trying to lighten the mood a little. Can you tell me anything more about this moving on? I think we get the idea here. Yeah, let's go to this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. What? Okay, Knight of Wands. So Six of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands talks about, you know, moving forward, perhaps a messenger. Well, pages are messengers, but knights do also come in. This can be considered like the player energy, but I just see, especially her and the way that she's depicted here. First of all, she's got that fiery red head, right? Red hair, but just wanting to like really just head straight, just very, yeah, headstrong, back straight, staff up, can definitely, you know, indicate, you know, passion between the sheets or what have you, but coming in super strong with a message, an offer of wanting a new beginning, right? We have this Ace of Wands, very similar, these Ace of Wands, right? She's got that wand in her hand wanting to move forward, to do something with you. She, he, whatever, but this particular knight's energy. But coming from, you know, a not so awesome place, our Six of Swords is always talking about, you know, victory and public adoration and success, and in the reverse, coming from a place of just feeling very defeated and possible, you know, isolation, right? So tell me more about this this offer by the Knight of Wands. Woo. We have another Ace of Swords wanting to bring in truth. I love this reading, Pisces. I love this. Wanting to bring in, and it feels like it's very divinely guided. I always say that because all the lightning here on this. So a divinely guided truth, wanting to work together and move forward in passion, in truth, in creativity. It's the whole kit and caboodle, right? So I feel like Pisces, you have a King of Pentacles energy that's coming out of heartbreak with the Mother of Wands in reverse and wanting to come towards you with a pretty serious offer. What else can we get from my Pisces here? Oh yeah. Coming from just getting out of heartbreak and backstabbing and just really toxic energy. And perhaps at first, we've got the Two of Swords here, not knowing where to go, what decision. We did have this Eight of Swords energy and the Three of Swords. A lot of swords going on. Perhaps the two of you were in different places, going through your own type of thing. It looks like you were hermiting down and really like tucking in, trying to start something for yourself, you know, a new project or a new situation, perhaps a new job, and wanting to co-create with somebody and just kind of, I feel like, yeah, you're just kind of putting it out in the ethers and saying, you know what, I may have been in a situation where I was in my head feeling sorry for myself and not feeling like there was an equal give or take, but I'm going to take care of me and work on me because I want to push this wheel forward and move towards building with someone. And then bam, all of a sudden it feels like the two of you might have been going through something concurrently right now and you're coming together. And what more can you tell me about this? Anything else? If not, oh, we're gonna get the Kipper. All right, we're getting the Kipper. I love this deck. I love it so much. I'm learning, I've been reading more on it. I really want to get into the more of the fortune telling cards just because I love how they have like timelines on them, and particularly with the Kipper, they have 3 different people that work with the Kipper, like experts around the world. He got all 3 of their explanations or their interpretations of each particular card, and he has them listed in the book. So it's really cool getting, you know, they all have the running same theme, like it's the mountain, it's a blockage, but one has one, comes from one side of the story, a different perspective. So I really enjoy it. So Kipper, can you tell me about where Pisces, oh wow, okay, so we have the wealthy man. All right, so it looks like, you know, wealthy man is pretty self-descriptive. Speaks for itself. I say that, but wealth isn't always pentacles, right? It isn't always the coin. Could be someone that's very wealthy inside. That's one thing the Kipper's so specific that it doesn't really necessarily denote. But I feel like, again, when we're talking about having, you know, a full 9 cups means being very emotionally secure, but also someone that's got a little coin in the bank as well. So we've got a wealthy man. What else can you give me for this Pisces reading? I love how chatty it is, just like spitting it out. Like, there you go. Tell me more. What more can you tell me about this for Pisces? Thank you. Yeah, it looks like you've been working, right? Looks that fell right over here, right on top of the Hermit card. So, burning the midnight oil, working on your, you know, getting towards your Three of Pentacles, right? On your fire new start, your passion new start, your new project, your new baby, right? And going towards this, oh gosh, why didn't I see this? So I have wealthy man. Hello, the wealthy man's the King of Pentacles, right? Hello. I'm saying that just because, I mean, the King of Pentacles really is, other than like an emperor, is the wealthiest man in an expectation. Oh yeah, and you know what I love about this expectation card? It does have a timeline on it. I think it's like 2 weeks to 2 years. But more, I don't see as an expectations like it's mine, like an entitlement expectation. I feel like this is you just really keeping your head up and your chin up and working towards what you want in life and expecting that the good is going to come to you, because that's what manifestation is all about, right? Is if you know, our thoughts feed our you know, what happens in our reality. And so putting the work in, but also expecting the best is going to come. You know, my mom always told me when I was younger that I should start right now, or when I was little, praying for my future, you know, she was saying husband. For me, it's like whatever spouse you want, but, or whatever situation you want. It doesn't have to be a spouse or what have you, but pray for them that his parents were raising him in the right way and treating him well, that he didn't have all this trial. She didn't say this, but now I realize what she's saying. You know, praying for my soulmate, basically, as I went through life. And I feel like that's a really good practice of, like, you know, opening your heart and having expectation that you're going to meet someone that's of sound mind and, you know, of a good, healthy respect. And, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to have a healthy background, but a healthy, you know, inner wealth, you know, as well as the outer wealth. So give me a little bit more from my Pisces. I'm getting so good on time. I'm very proud of myself. All right. Yeah, wanting to build something solid, right? We have the house here. Wanting to build something solid, a firm foundation, right? Getting away from a lot of the nonsense and just going towards this. It just seems so simple and straight cut. Is there anything else I can get from my Pisces? We'll just get a little animal spirit love and we'll get you on your way, okay? We'll get a moon card too. Oh, happy full moon, by the way. Super stoked. They really affect me. I did go ahead and take like a bath. I did like orange peel and lemongrass and lavender, and I smell amazing. My skin feels great. I'm having a good hair day. Oh, I love this. So courtship, bam, in my hand. So, you know, yes, it depicts two people here in love, and this is a love reading, obviously. So this is just the beginnings of dating, right? But dating with intention. Dating with intention. Intention, why do I say that? Because after the house and going into courtship, we have family room. This is 24 hours to a month. Yeah. This is when you're doing the regular Lenormand or the Kipper, you look all around it to see what's going on and how it affects. But right here, we have expectation. We have the wealthy man, toil and labor. I think it's pretty obvious that, you know, this is you going into a domestic period, perhaps settling down and going into a courtship period where things are going to lead to something very stable. But yeah, this is very, very auspicious card as far as timing is concerned. This is within 24 hours to 30 days out. So I'm loving that for you, Pisces. Let's get a little animal loving for you. And we'll get a Moonology card. Yay! You know what's really cool about these moon cards, actually I forgot, I'm so glad I said this. I've got to go charge them. I didn't do it last full moon. I had a moon jar out though. I have some moon water. But I like to charge my cards by the moon, and it is such like a heavy deck, like a heavy energetic deck. And when I first started doing tarot, I was just like, man, this stuff's like, it can't really be real. I mean, I say tarot like kind of found me, but every moon every single moon since I've had this deck and been setting the intention of like, I wonder if I'm actually going to get the card. I always get the card. I've actually got pictures on my cell phone because I couldn't believe it. I always get the card of the day. I even got an eclipse card on the eclipse. Like, no, actually 2 eclipses. I shit you not. It's wild. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I know it's spirit and energy and all that other stuff, but it's still really, really kind of, I mean, it did creep me out the first couple of times. And now I'm like, oh, it's not going to happen because I'm expecting it. It still does. It still does. It's amazing. So we got in a beautiful card. Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. So I'm going to read this off to you. All right. Yay, Pisces. See if that'll focus. Ish. I think you can see it. In the darkness of night, Nightingale Spirit sings her song of love and hope. A harbinger, I can't say that word. A harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale Spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere, even in the seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and a starless night. Hearken to the message. Let the music of the Nightingale song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon. What did we say? Soon, baby. All right. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've had a wonderful birthday season, and we'll see you next time, Pisces. Bye. Toodles.